Two U.S. warplanes were taken down in Iran. One of the guys was found, one of the pilots was found, the other is still missing. So what a great time to talk about the fact that Iranians are 5 times more likely to lose their life in a commercial airplane crash. 5 times more likely than American citizens, that is. And I know many people heard that and their brain jumped straight into the racial tendencies that they know and said, oh, they're more likely to do the thing. That's not what I said. What I said is they're more likely to lose their life in a commercial plane crash. And that is because their commercial planes are outdated. Wait. I know some of you just went into that racial mindset where you said, oh, because they're less educated, they're less advanced, they're savage to some degree. That's not what I said. The United States illegally restricts them from getting any new items. We do this through sanctions and refusing to allow them to participate in the global economy. As a result, they cannot update their aircraft at all. Their aircraft can't get new flaps, they can't get new landing gear, they can't even update their radar systems, like with the new stuff from the airplane manufacturers. Radar, they can't have any of that. So as parts break, as things need to be maintained, they have to retire old airplanes and repurpose the pieces. So they end up with this Frankenstein fleet, made of 15-year-old outdated parts. And they can't just get those parts from other places because all of those places, those other countries, are terrified of secondary sanctions from the United States. So they also will not provide them. And nope, it does not just stop at the 5 times more likelihood of losing your life in airplane crashes. They also can't have water, like water pumps, desalination, reverse osmosis. They can't have those things. Advanced energy? Nope. Agriculture? Well, they can have seeds, no tractors, no tech, no fertilizer, even medical treatments. Many medical treatments are inaccessible in Iran because the United States will not allow them to have them. We enforce it with current dollars. We enforce it with debt that is owed to Iran for oil that has already been provided to our allies. Why? Because it's the only way to maintain our US dollar in a system that logically the US dollar shouldn't reign supreme in a system where the facade is collapsing, where Russia's Arctic power is undeniably gaining, where the world is shifting. We sanction them so that they can't get ahead, so that when we need to step in and build these new trade routes, IMEC corridor, to oppose the Belt Road Initiative that China wants to build, that we're able to do that. And if we can't do that, your dollar doesn't reign supreme. So, what's your dollar worth? Because apparently it's worth 5 times more Iranian lives than it is American lives. So excuse me if it feels as though I'm dismissing the fear that these 2 United States military members who signed up for this exact job, who agreed to take the lives of children abroad for this exact job, who accepted this risk for this exact job, who have been compensated and already received their payment, unlike Iran, for this exact job. They received their payment in literal monies, in healthcare, in education, in valor, prestige, and respect from people who don't even know them for their patriotic sacrifice. They've already received their payments. So I owe them nothing at this point. They have already received it from me. I paid my taxes. I paid their paycheck. My contractual obligation of that process has been complete. Who I do owe my respect to is the people who live in the global producing countries, the global south and the Middle East, primarily all of Africa, the global south and the Middle East, because they have sacrificed their livelihood and their children in order for my dollar value to go as far as it does. And they have not been compensated. So best of luck to the American pilots. Wish you all the best here. Hope everything works out for you, and also maybe start fighting for the right things. Maybe fight to change the system of sanctions. Maybe fight to find a more holistic and humane world, because you are not all that and your dollar is not worth it. Have a good day.